Gentlemen, let me shock you with a truth most doctors never say out loud. After 60, the number one reason men lose their power in the bedroom is not low testosterone, not even aging itself. It is the slow, silent loss of fundamental movement. When your hips lock, when your spine stiffens, when your chest caves in, blood cannot flow to the one place that defines your masculinity. And without blood flow, no pill, no supplement, no magic cream will save you. I'm Dr. Helen Carter, a men's health and performance coach. Over the past 10 years, I've worked with men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s who felt broken, in pain, and ashamed that their bodies betrayed them. They came to me looking for a prescription. Instead, what they discovered was something far more powerful. The 5 forgotten movements that every child can do naturally, but most men lose long before midlife. Here's the part that should keep you on the edge of your seat. If you restore these 5 movements, you don't just eliminate chronic back pain, stiff hips, or aching knees. You literally open the gates for testosterone to rise, for circulation to flood back into your pelvis, and for erections to return with the firmness and confidence you thought were gone forever. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what these 5 movements are, how to practice them safely, and why men over 60 who master them often say, "I feel 20 years younger, not just in my body, but in my performance." Think about this for a second. Every child in the world can drop into a perfect deep squat, sit there, play, laugh, and breathe without a single complaint from their joints. But somewhere between 25 and 50, most men lose this ability completely. And when you lose the squat, you don't just lose mobility, you lose the foundation of your pelvic health. This isn't the heavy squat you've seen in the gym with bars and plates. This is your natural resting position, the way your ancestors prepared food, worked, even socialized. When you reclaim it, something incredible happens. Your hips begin to open, your spine decompresses, your lower back releases, and most importantly, your pelvic floor, the hidden sling of muscles that controls your erections, wakes up again. Gentlemen, if your hips feel tight, if your lower back aches, if your knees click and crack every time you sit down, this is where we start. Don't worry about perfection. Don't worry if you can't get all the way down today. Simply allow gravity to guide you. Elevate your heels with a small block, hold onto a chair for balance, or move in and out of the position for just a few minutes. Over time, your body will remember what it forgot. I've seen men in their 60s who could barely bend past 90 degrees. Within weeks of consistent practice, their hips unlocked, their pain eased, and, this is the part that makes them smile again, their morning erections returned stronger than they'd been in years. So here's your challenge. Accumulate 5 minutes of deep squat each day. Not all at once, just build time, whether you're scrolling your phone, reading, or watching TV. Do this consistently, and you'll begin to feel what it means to sit in the posture of vitality. If the squat restores your foundation from below, then the hang resets everything from above. Picture this. Most men over 60 walk with rounded shoulders, a stiff upper back, and a chest that barely expands when they breathe. It looks like bad posture, but it's far more dangerous. That rounded shape literally strangles your breath, compresses your nerves, and blocks the circulation that should be fueling your heart, your lungs, and yes, your erections. Now, here's the forgotten medicine. Simply hanging, gripping a bar, and letting your body dangle decompresses your entire spine, unlocks your shoulders, and teaches your ribcage to breathe again. And when your breath deepens, your body produces more nitric oxide, the natural chemical that relaxes blood vessels and drives blood flow into the pelvis. No nitric oxide, no firmness. It's that simple. I once worked with a man in his 70s who had been told his shoulder pain was permanent. After just 30 days of passive hanging, not only did his pain vanish, but his grip strength doubled. Why does that matter? Because grip strength isn't just about holding on. It's one of the strongest predictors of longevity and sexual performance. When your hands are strong, your nervous system is alive. When your nervous system is alive, so is your masculinity. Start small. 10 seconds here, 15 seconds there. Use your feet on the ground for support if you need to. Add chalk for your grip if your hands slip. Over time, build up to 5 minutes spread throughout your day. Do this, and you'll feel your chest open, your breath deepen, and your body stand taller. Gentlemen, when you hang, gravity becomes your therapist. And the relief, the strength, and the surge of confidence you'll feel are things no pill could ever give you. You've been told your entire life, never round your back. Doctors, trainers, even well-meaning friends warn you that flexing your spine will destroy it. But here's the truth. Avoiding spinal movement is exactly what makes your back fragile, and fragility is the real danger. The Jefferson Curl is the antidote. This movement teaches your spine to bend segment by segment, vertebra by vertebra, until every link in the chain is alive again. You start with nothing but your own body weight, slowly rolling down until your hands reach toward your toes, then rolling back up with the same control. As you master it, you can add light weight, a dumbbell of 5 kilograms, then 10 kilograms, so your nervous system learns not to fear movement, but to own it. Why does this matter for men over 60? Because chronic back pain is one of the silent killers of intimacy. When your spine is stiff and your hamstrings locked, your nervous system braces in fear. Fear shuts down blood flow. Fear blocks erections. The Jefferson Curl doesn't just free your back, it frees your confidence in your own body. I remember one client, 68 years old, who swore he couldn't bend at the waist without pain. 30 days of gentle Jefferson curls later, he wasn't just touching his toes, he was moving with ease, standing taller, and yes, reporting firmer erections every single morning. So here's your task. Begin with your body weight, just 2 or 3 slow repetitions, feeling every vertebra wake up. Breathe deeply, move with intention, and let your spine rediscover its natural rhythm. Over weeks, as your control grows, you'll feel your back transform from brittle glass into living steel. And when your spine is strong and supple, the rest of your body, including your most vital function, will follow. By now, your spine is starting to move like it used to. But there's one joint that still holds most men hostage: the hips. If your hips don't rotate, your knees take the punishment. Your lower back screams for mercy, and blood flow through your pelvis slows to a trickle. The truth is, tight hips are one of the biggest hidden causes of weak erections in older men. Because if the gate is locked at the pelvis, the blood can't get through to where it matters most. That's where the 90/90 hip rotation comes in. Sit on the floor with one leg in front of you, bent at a 90-degree angle, and the other behind you, also at 90 degrees. Then, gently rotate your knees side to side, shifting through those 2 positions. Don't force it, don't rush it. Feel the deep, burning stretch inside your hip socket. That's your joint learning to move again. In the beginning, use your hands on the floor for support. It's okay if your knees lift or your hips feel tight. Over time, those muscles start to unlock. You'll notice your stride improving, your lower back relaxing, even your ability to move freely during intimacy returning. I've seen this hundreds of times. A man complains about knee pain or poor performance, but the real issue lies 2 inches higher, in the hips that stopped rotating decades ago. Once those joints open, circulation to the entire pelvic floor improves, testosterone rises naturally, and mobility returns like a wave of youth. Do this for just a few minutes each day. Your knees will thank you. Your back will thank you. And your partner will notice the difference too. You might think your lower back is the problem. But in most men I work with, the pain below the belt starts much higher, right in the middle of the spine. Your thoracic spine, the section between your neck and lower back, is supposed to twist, flex, and extend with every breath. But years of sitting, driving, and hunching over screens lock it up like rusted steel. When that happens, your shoulders round forward, your chest collapses, and your diaphragm, the muscle that powers your breath, can no longer expand fully. Why does this matter for your performance as a man? Because shallow breathing kills testosterone. When your lungs can't open, your body produces less oxygen, your nitric oxide levels drop, and stress hormones like cortisol take over. That's a biochemical recipe for low energy, low libido, and weak erections. The fix is simple but powerful: thoracic mobility work. Lay on the floor with a foam roller under your upper back. Extend gently over it. Breathe deeply. Feel the ribs expand. Add rotations. Knees bent, arms wide, gaze following your hand as it opens across your body. Each breath creates space. Each repetition reclaims movement. After just a few sessions, you'll notice yourself standing taller, breathing deeper, and moving with quiet power. One client told me, "Dr. Helen, I didn't realize how much tension I was holding until it was gone." His posture changed, his confidence changed, and his vitality followed. So remember this: your upper back is the bridge between your body and your breath. Open it, and you open the system that powers everything, from your heart to your hormones to your performance. So now you know the truth. It's not age that takes away your strength, your confidence, or your erections. It's immobility. When your body stops moving the way it was designed to move, your blood stops flowing, your hormones fade, and your energy withers away. But the opposite is just as true. Restore these 5 fundamental movements, and your body begins to remember what it means to be alive. The deep squat reconnects you to your foundation. The hang reclaims your posture and breath. The Jefferson Curl rebuilds your spine one vertebra at a time. The 90/90 rotation frees your hips and your pelvis. And thoracic mobility opens the chest that fuels your every breath. Gentlemen, this isn't therapy. It's not medication. It's movement. The kind your body has been craving for decades. When you do these 5 daily, even just a few minutes each, you teach your body to circulate, to release, and to perform again. I've seen men in their 70s, even 80s, come back to life doing nothing more than this. Their pain disappeared, their posture returned, and yes, their erections came back stronger than they'd been in 20 years. So here's your challenge. Pick one movement and start today. Not tomorrow, not someday. Today. Because every day you wait, stiffness wins, and stiffness in the wrong places kills vitality. If this message hit home for you, do me one favor. Hit that like button right now so more men can reclaim their health. Comment below and tell me which movement you'll begin with today. I read every single one. Share this video with a friend who needs it, and subscribe, because in my next video I'll show you a 60-second Japanese breathing technique that multiplies blood flow and testosterone faster than any workout you've ever tried. You have the blueprint. Now move and feel your body come alive again.